Hi, hello. Welcome to my Java AI Developer course. Now in this course, I will discuss all about Java and the power of Java programming. Now why Java? Well, of course, there are several advantages of using a programming language such as Java. And one of it is it has a platform independence. What do I mean by platform independence? Well, it has a write once, run anywhere. It ensures capability. It could run on any platform that has a Java Virtual Machine or JVM, including popular Android. Now it is also robust and reliable. It has a strong memory management. It has error handling and built-in security features. Now it also has object-oriented programming principle and enhanced modularity, scalability, making applications easier to develop and maintain. Now, of course, it also has an extensive library, a vast range of libraries and APIs for networking, data handling. Okay, there's also cross-platform development, wherein you can use Android Studio to create Android apps. Later on, as the course progresses, we will create apps using the Android Studio. Now, it also has a community support, large developer community, and extensive documentation. So, it's so easy to find solutions to problems by consulting the community. Now, there is also some performance optimization. Modern JVMs and tools optimize Java applications for better performance, including garbage collection and just-in-time compilation. Now, of course, not to mention multi-threading support and security. It features a bytecode verification, security manager, and encryption libraries. And of course, it's also versatile. Now, I've mentioned all of those advantages now to get a feel of how Java works. Now, let me give you a simple project. Now, the simple project is all about building a calculator. Now, we build a calculator that can perform the basic operations, and then this uh, this calculator we can input values here, variables, and then the system will perform the basic arithmetic operations for us. Now, let's build the application. Now, to use technology effectively, let's use an AI such as ChatGPT. Now, we paste this this description of a calculator that we want to build, and ChatGPT will build it for us. He's asking us implement this project in Java, and just say yes, because Java is our preferred programming language. And of course, the code will be generated for us by ChatGPT. All we need to do is to copy the code, and then we need to paste it to an environment, a compiler. Now to do that, let's go to IntelliJ. Okay, all we need to do is to download the IntelliJ platform. Okay, now there's a 30-day free trial, but let's go to the built-in open source and specify the operating system, which is Windows in my case, and then press download. Okay, so the link will appear, and all you need to do is okay, all we need to do is download the code. So 2 minutes is up. All we need to do is to install the IntelliJ platform. You won't find any difficulty in installing the platform. It's quite self-explanatory. So all you need to do is to directly install the IntelliJ platform in your system. Now once the IntelliJ is up, all you need to do is to create a project, and within the project, let's try to create a file, specifically a Java class file. Now might as well name it as calculator. So calculator. Okay. Then we have a public class of calculator. Now all we need to do is to paste the code from ChatGPT. Okay, so here we are. We are now in the part where we explain the code generated by ChatGPT. So we move to root source. Okay. Now there's an error here. So all we need to do is, oh, the name is calculator. So let's try to replace that. But okay. So the error is gone. So it's fine. Okay. So there's a here is the you have to have a you know what this now what the scanner does is it will read the input from the console. Okay, so that is system.in. So all we need to do is to input. Okay, so probably the user will input some integer there. We need the scanner. So the first thing that you have to do in a calculator is have a welcoming statement, right? Print a welcoming statement, welcome to the calculator program. So just like this one, and then we prompt the user to input the first number and the second number. Okay, now we define the num1 and the num2, okay, to be a double. So the user will input a value there that's double. So that will be assigned as num1 and num2. Okay. Now after that, we prompt now the user to choose an operation and read it as a character. Now the operation, of course, is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now the operation here, okay, we define the operation here such that we handle it using the switch, because there are several options for us, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now in the first case, if the user chooses plus, of course that's addition, so all we need to do is add num1 and num2. Okay. Now in the second case, that's minus, all we need to do is to subtract num2 from num1. For the third case, that's an asterisk, all we need to do is to multiply num1 and num2. For the fourth case, that's a slash or division, we need to divide num1 by num2. Now there's of course a mathematical principle that we cannot divide by 0, or the denominator cannot be 0. So we need to have an else statement here. So if the denominator is not equivalent to 0, then proceed with ordinary division. Okay, so this sign means not equivalent. Else, if it is equivalent or if it is 0, as I've said, mathematically that's not possible. So division by 0 is not allowed. So if the denominator is 0, we have to print an error here that division by 0 is not allowed. Okay. Now, if the user will prompt something or will give something that is outside these 4 operations, then we have to have a response here that it is an invalid operation because it's not included in the fundamental or the 4 fundamental operations that we have identified. So that's it. But of course we need to put a break. Now what is the purpose of the break? Now if the conditions are satisfied, we need to exit the loop, and the way to do that is to assign a break command. So you have to put the break. Okay, and of course we have to close the scanner, okay, to free up the resources. Now let's try to run the program. So it's parsing, so it's building and starting the calculator. Now let me give the first number. Let's say for example 1, then 2, and then we try to add it. Of course we know that the result is 3, and that's correct. Let's try another one. Okay, so 1, 2. But this time, let's have a subtraction. Oh, it's negative 1. That's correct. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Again. How about for multiplication? So let's say that's asterisk. So that's correct. 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. Of course, how about division? 2, and we choose division. That's 0.5 or 1/2. That's correct. Now how about the special case wherein division by 0? So that's not allowed. So let's try that. Okay, 1. Let's try 0 this time. So division, and that's correct. We're here. Division is not allowed. Of course, the system will print an error that is the division by 0 is not allowed. Okay, so that's it. We have successfully demonstrated a program in Java programming written in Java programming language that calculates or performs fundamental operation. In the next video, so in the next course, I will discuss more programming, and I will show to you how powerful Java programming is. Thank you.